So I just sat here and went through like so many songs because I was like, I need an intro song for my 1-year anniversary besides like the anniversary song, and wasn't really vibing with anything, so we don't have an intro song. Hey gang, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be doing my 1-year loc update as well as the 1-year loc tag. I did mention in a previous video that myself and Brittany, Miss Bunnii Renee, the lighting is weird. Anyways, we'll have to deal with it. Created a 1-year loc tag because there is a loc tag for starter locks and newly locked, but not 1-year locked, which is like super important. So we're gonna go through the questions for the 1-year loc tag. I do not know when Bunnii is putting hers up. She is already 1-year locked. I believe she's 30 to 45 days in front of me. We talk all the time. I still don't know why it's not up. So y'all can go pester her and see if y'all can make her get it up. I don't know. So anyways, I'm gonna go through the 1-year loc tag questions, and then I'll go over any updates that need to be covered that aren't covered via the tag. Yeah, so I have my questions down here. First one is, what is something you learned about yourself during the first year of having locks? Unfortunately, I don't have like this profound something. Maybe because everything I learned like via patience and all that type stuff for me happened when I transitioned my hair from perm to natural, or back to natural, and then I did the big chop and then I had to grow it out, so I went through all of that already, so that really didn't happen for me here. And then as far as like I said, patience, everybody says like growing locks teaches them patience. I've already had to go through a hair transition before, and everything else in my life that's been going on, and hashtag 2017 be like, that's been my hashtag this year, because 2017 been like had nothing to do with my hair, and I would love to say my hair had something to do with how I reacted to things and processed things and decisions I made, but it really didn't. If anything, my spiritual journey and my yogic journey kind of feeds into that. And a lot of people I know go through spiritual journeys when they get locks, but I was already on this path before this, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to say nothing. Second question, was the first year of having locks as challenging as you thought it would be? No, actually it was less challenging. The only thing that really tripped me up was the scalp thing, because having loose hair, I had already gone through so much to figure out like what my scalp liked and how to get it what it needed and how it changed when the seasons change, because my scalp acts funny when the seasons change. I had learned all that stuff, and all that stuff you can't really apply while you have locks, because the products and stuff you use would cause buildup in your hair as a locked person. So if anything, that was challenging for me. And then I would also say what was challenging for me is learning, basically having to tell myself it's okay to go against what everybody says is supposed to be the locked way, which I'll get in my updates, because I don't think that will come up. Or maybe I should just go through it now, then I won't have to. Okay, so anyways, I started co-washing my locks. I know, everybody's like, conditioner is the devil, all of that. I don't know what to do. The oil's not enough, the shea butter is not enough. I don't put any other things in my hair, but with the activities that I do and the way my hair and scalp is set up, it needs more than just like rose water or distilled water and then the oils and stuff. So I started co-washing, and I don't have the products. Let me go get them. Okay, so I think I showed these last month, or maybe I didn't, but this is the product I'm using to co-wash, and I've been using it about 2 months now, and it's like to right here. It is 15 ounces, so I've used that much in 2 months, so that goes to show you I'm not like slathering it in my hair. So I use maybe a quarter size amount in a bottle this big, and I fill the rest up with water. So that way it can move throughout my locks and not like get stuck in there. And then I also use that to cleanse my scalp. And then after I do that a couple times, I just take some in my hand and rub it through my hair and just let it sit while I wash my body really quick, and then I rinse it out. So I've been co-washing and my hair has enjoyed it. I have only put shampoo on my hair once since my last update. So within about 6 weeks, I know my last update was posted about 3 weeks ago, but I started this 6 weeks ago. I just didn't bring it up because I wanted to make sure, you know. Anyways, so yeah, and my hair has enjoyed it. Everything's been fine. It just is what it is. And then on a daily, I use this. And I actually wanted to use the, I think it's called Alba, A-L-B-A. What is it? Leave-in conditioner. I was trying to think of the actual name. But I cannot find that like in Target. So I'm going to have to order it from Amazon. So in the interim, I have this. And this is over halfway gone. So I've been using this about 6 weeks too. So that has pretty much been one of the toughest things, is going against what I've been told would ruin your locks and doing it anyway. Number 3, what was the most difficult thing about having the locks? I didn't really have an ugly phase. I remember one time in between like month 1 and 2 or 2 and 3 where it almost looked like I was having transitioning hair, like my roots were really thick, and then like the lock was sitting at the end, so it was like an afro with a lock at the tip. But I just put a headband on and kept it moving, and that only lasted a couple weeks. So other than that, I didn't have like a hard phase, other than me trying to learn what my scalp and hair needed. Hey you, stop it. She has a little boo-boo back there on her foot that she drives me crazy. Anyways, I don't even know what I was saying. But yeah, okay. So, number 4, what stage or month was the hardest and how did you handle it? Again, it would have been that beginning stage, and I just slapped on a headband pretty much like this. But it wasn't this type of headband, it was the skinny headband, and I just like pushed it back against the puff, so it almost looked like a TWA type thing, but my hair was kind of like, I don't know if you can see behind there, like it stopped like right there at like my ear, so it was cute, I thought. Number 5, what was one thing that you wished you knew or thought you knew before starting locks? Oh, I wish I knew, or I guess I did know, I just didn't call it into memory. The light has changed again. That you still gonna have shrinkage, boo. Like, I don't know why I thought like I was gonna twist my hair and it was just gonna stay. Like, when you twist your hair as a loose natural, when you let it go, it rebounds. So I don't know why I thought like it was gonna be, it's gonna be some special order that like the guys was gonna send me like a pass because I was locking my hair. I was gonna twist it and it still was gonna be down here. I don't know. So if you don't know, your hair is still gonna shrink as it grows. And when you have new growth, of course, it's shrunken until you retwist it. I wish I would have known that. What is one thing you miss about having loose natural hair? Nothing really. I think it's beautiful. I love looking at pictures of people on Instagram with their big fros or their puffs, because that was my thing of puff. But it was just a lot to handle and take care of, and I'll miss it. Sorry. 7, what was one thing that you were glad you no longer had to deal with concerning loose natural hair? Wash day and detangling. Like, for most loose naturals who say they have a wash day, like, it's literally like a whole day. You gotta pre-poo, you gotta deep treat, you gotta detangle. Once you wet it, you gotta detangle it again in the shower. You gotta detangle it when you get out the shower before you retwist it or retwist it. You don't retwist it. Before you 2-strand twist it or do your little, set up your little braid out and all of that. Then you gotta walk around looking some kind of crazy or hide your hair until that dries, so you can untwist it and wear it out. And my hair was the type of hair that couldn't be out in the style for more than 1 or 2 days or it tangled up. So I couldn't wash my hair like every other day. So I literally had to just like wash my hair on Sunday, put braids in it, and I wore like a beanie all week so I could floss on Saturday and Sunday. Like, that's not fun. And it was gorgeous when it was out, but like all week you just hidden, because that's the only way you could have your hair straight and not have to go through nightly detangling and remoisturizing and all that is too much. Or I just put in Marley twist, which eventually led me to, why don't you just grow Marley twist out your head, which is locks. Let's see. Number 8, did you combine or split any locks within your first year? Yes, I combined a bunch of them. About half of them I combined all the way down, meaning from root to tip, it is now one lock, especially because I did it in the first 2 months. You wouldn't even be able to tell. I can just tell because it's a little bit thicker than the rest. And then the other half I made, the other half I made double-headed dragons. So they are, my favorite one is this one up here, if I can find it, because I did it my first month, so it really shows me how much my hair grew. But I'm sure most of you guys know what a double-headed dragon is at this point. But you just combine the bottom and let the rest of it be out. So I combined this my first month. So all of this, so from my fingernail to my knuckle, is new growth from this year. And this is the point it was at when I combined it, which is from this knuckle. So from here to here is how much it grew, and this is where it was when I combined it. So yeah, that is my favorite double-headed dragon. Let's see, number 9. Do you wish you could change anything about your locks, pattern, size, etc.? I don't wish I could change the way like I installed mine. Like, I don't wish I had bigger parts or triangle parts instead of square, or random pattern as opposed to bricklayer or anything like that. If I could choose something to change, it would be something that is like genetically different. Like, my hair isn't fine, it's thick, and you know what I mean? Or that my roots grow together as opposed to away from the lock. So as opposed in reference to changes, as far as how I set them up and how they're growing and how they are, no. But if I could like make a wish to like the lock god, and then they could just like bring it to me to change my hair, I would either want my locks to be thicker, so they could be this same amount, just the barrel itself be thicker. My hair is fine, so I know some people who have squares, the parting as big as mine, their lock is way bigger than mine, but that's just, my hair is like that, so it is what it is. Number 10, what do you miss about not being newly locked? I don't know that I miss it. I did not like being newly locked, because I was so excited to lock my hair. When I first started talking about locking my hair, I was telling everyone that I was gonna lock it in a year, like a year or two. Yeah, I'm gonna grow my hair out some more, and then a year or two I'll lock it. And one day, I think I had to wash it, and 2 days later, I was like, yeah, buddy, you done. I'm tired of dealing with you. So I was excited to lock my hair. I wasn't afraid, and I think all of that goes back to because I have already had to do a whole journey from going from being permed to growing out the perm and dealing with 2 different types of hair to big chopping and having like this much hair to growing that out to then locking it. So I had already dealt with, even though I didn't know it was going to shrink, I had already dealt with having short hair from the TWA stages. So when it shrunk, it didn't really like freak me out or anything. So it's not that I don't miss it, but there's nothing really I could pick out that I'm just like, ooh, I wish I could. Let's see. 11. Did you reach your 1-year lock goals? I don't know that I set any goals for 1 year. I would say I did everything to my hair that I wanted to besides bleach it, but I always want to bleach my hair, like even when I was loose natural, but I just don't because I've had my hair bleached a couple times before, and that doesn't turn out well for Janet. So I guess making it to 1 year was my goal, and I did it. Number 12. What are your goals for year 2? I guess to find my balance, like find exactly what my hair likes. I was very against this year being like a product junkie, because when I went loose natural, I had like my closet looked like some kind of cosmetic beauty aisle. Like there's so many products, so many oils. I'm surprised my hair wasn't confused. Like, okay, what is she gonna do next? What is she gonna put on me next? So I was trying to ensure that that did not happen, and that I tried to keep it as simple as possible. I'm gonna be up against the wall in a minute with this lighting. So I guess just to find my balance, find exactly what conditioner works best for me, find what leave-in works best for me. I have had some thoughts of things I might want to do with my hair in year 2. If I do that, I will update you guys. I'm not even gonna bring it up. So yeah, number 13. What is your ultimate lock length goal? So I know everybody wants like ass length hair and all that kind of stuff. To me, all I think about is the more it approaches past your like armpit shoulder area, the more work it's gonna be, because that's exactly what happened with loose natural hair. Like I just wanted it to be, my goal was like bra strap or mid back and all this kind of stuff, and once it reached like right here, between here and here is when the real struggles began. So I wanted about in this area, but my ultimate for real goal is I want to be able to do a lock bun, because like I said previously, I loved puffs when I was a loose natural. So like that's the equivalent to my puff, is to be able to just do a lock bun. So that's my length goal. Whatever length it needs to be at for me to be able to, and it just be this little messy bun, live for that. Do you have any Loc Crushes, and who are they? I want to say her name is like Portia Paradise or something like that. I mentioned it in the newly locked tag. I don't have any names. I cannot remember any names to save my life right now. I'll throw in some pictures. So go to pictures. These are my Loc Crushes. And number 15, what has changed most about you since your lock journey? I guess I have kind of dove deeper into my whole like inner seeking and spiritual side, and you know, God and the universe and all of that. And I know a lot of people who lock their hair go through that same journey. But like I said, I was on that journey before the hair. So that's the only thing that has kind of gotten deeper since I started locks. It's not really because of the locks though. But I would say that I enjoy myself more, like as far as my hair, because before I had to hide my hair away, and I don't really like wearing like hats and stuff all the time. So I feel like more like womanly because my hair is actually out every day. So I'm happier with my appearance. I can say that. That's the answer. I'm happier with my appearance. All right, so those are the 15 questions that Bunnii and I created. And the update, let's get into that. Okay, so I ran out of storage. I had to go fix some things. Anyways, so the updates. So last month, or in month, what month is this? 12 is 1 year. So between months 11 and 12, I retwisted my hair like 2 weeks apart. A light retwist once, and then a full retwist like the 22nd, 3rd of September for a wedding. So a little more retwisting than I would generally do, but I had to retwist it lightly the first time because my scalp couldn't breathe. We all know my issues with my scalp. And then I retwisted the second time just because I wanted it to be nice for when I went to that formal wedding, so which was very lovely. Product update, which I told you guys about. I wrote it on my list so I would not forget these two products, and I am going to be trying to get that Alba leave-in, which is the one I actually prefer, and I actually think it has less ingredients in it than this, although they are similar. But I just want to try it out and see which one my hair likes the most. I already updated you about co-washing. Oh, snipping my ends. So I probably can't find one now. Oh, here goes one. So I don't know if you can see because I'm on this dark background, but like the hair sheds. This one isn't as bad as the ones I snipped. Where's the one I just had? Ah, here's one. So this is like where my lock actually stops right here, and then the hair sheds in some kind of way from this whole entire lock, misses all the lock, and it just gets caught up down here at the end. So I went through my hair and snipped all these little balls off, which sounds like a fabulous idea until you realize that all them bastards just gonna come back. So don't waste your time. I guess until my hair is longer, it's gonna continue to happen, because say if my hair is down here, I'm gonna guess that between my root and down here, it would catch somewhere before it made it down to the end. So if you're in that boat with the little things at the end and you're trying to snip them off or wrap them back against the lock and palm roll it in and stuff, I mean, you can, but they're gonna come back. Oh, so length. It's become a new thing that before, like if I wore my hair out, like without a headband or something, like if I had it parted to the side and down, that it would just stay there, or maybe I thought it stayed there. But now I'm at the point that when I do anything, if it's like that, it's gonna fall into my face, and I already always get bumps on my forehead. I don't know if you can see those. Yeah, like all those little bumps and stuff. Like, so I don't need like hair sitting on my face all day. So now if my hair is not pulled back, I like just take this section right here and put it in a rubber band, and it's just sitting up, and then the sides are down and the back is down, because otherwise it's just like this. And it's not even like an acute bang situation kind of way. It's just like this. So we don't have time for that. So I guess the update is that my hair is growing because it's falling in my face now. And I think that's like all of my updates. I will going forward, I think I'm going to do quarterly updates, which means it would be January, April, July, and then October would be year 2. So doing 4 updates a year as opposed to doing 12, because Besides length, I don't think my hair is going to change a great deal more because we've already gone through the budding. We've already gone through it being frizzy. We've gone through the whole scalp change situation. So I think I'm just going to do them 3 months apart, unless something very, very miraculous happens, like it sprouts 4 inches in a month or something. Like, I don't know what I would update you guys about on a monthly basis. So I would just reserve anything for the next update. So I would just hold it for 3 months at a time. I do plan to do some things with my hair in year two. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. So if I do, I'll update you. If not, So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the 1 year lock tag. Don't forget to go pester Bunnii about putting her lock tag up. Sorry that the light changed every 2 minutes, but it is the sun and it moves. So it's been a good year. I don't think it could have gone any better. It definitely was not bad. I know when I was watching other people's updates and journeys before I locked my hair, it was a broad spectrum of things that happened to people. So I think I got one of the best case scenarios. So I have nothing to complain about. It was really good. I did, like I said, have that 1 or 2 weeks where I was like, what? But all in all, it's been good. If you have any questions about starting locks, being newly locked, any lock questions, feel free to put them in the comments or send them to me personally. My information will be in the description box. And of course, I will return at some point with more fitness and nutrition fun stuffs. I was thinking about doing a vlog type thing for my next month of yoga teacher training, but it's so much going on with that it would kind of be like I would have to take myself mentally out of the experience to remember to record stuff and all of that. And like I said, I am on a spiritual journey, and yes, I'm going to yoga teacher training so I can be a certified yoga teacher. But at the end of the day, I already teach yoga. So yes, I want to get that credentialing, but I want all the background stuff that comes with learning yoga and becoming yoga minded. So I don't really want to miss anything trying to record it. So yeah, but I will have more videos. I haven't really thought of what else I can do fitness minded to put on here. I know this is a fitness channel. If you have requests, that would be awesome because I'll just do your request. And yeah, oh, and I did last week I found the questions for the tattoo tag, so I might actually just film that now since I have the camera out. I don't know, but that's coming up too. I know, again, that's not fitness, but that's just where my mind is right now. Like, I know I'm a trainer and all, and I'm eating all this good food and all of that, and I post all these lovely food pictures and all that. But at the same time, sometimes I don't want to talk about that. So, yeah. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below or send me a personal message. Peace and love. I'll catch you next time. How dare me? So how I'm going to do a lock update, especially for 1 year, and I did not even show you my locks. Like, that's trifling. Anyways, okay, here's my locks. Oh, that's so funny. I turned the camera off and I was like, yo, I'm gonna need you to get it together. And I'll also do a length check for you. Am I in the frame? I don't know if the sun is messing up what you can see. Can you see in there? It's wild. So, like I said, I retwisted on like the 20 something if so like 2-3 weeks ago. And just so we can commemorate the 1 year, I will length check my hair. I need to find a spot that's not like here. I'll be right here. Okay, so everything is crooked now. Okay, so the front, and they're not the same because you know your hair locks differently, but at my nose, this one's a little higher up on my nose. We'll just do this one. The sides. Right here on my neck. These are about the same. Well, this one's a little bit longer, of course. So this one is almost on my collarbone. And this one is down here in the back. If I can grab it. They are a little bit past collarbone. This is stretched, of course, because they shrink. All right, bye.